The Yankees have been bad. They've just been bad. This year was up and down, but it's just been hard for the fans. So this video is going to be about me giving my advice. If Brian Cashman is watching this, or Hal Steinbrenner, please take this into account. This video doesn't mean that this really has to happen. It's all of this. If this all happens, it would be one of the greatest Yankee teams, other than, Derek Jeter, Babe Ruth. But this team would be so good. I don't think it's going to happen, but hopefully some of these things do. So before we get into this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. I love baseball, so I hope you guys do too, and you should share it with others, and that is how I know that you like it and I can make more videos. So without further ado, let me introduce you to the recipe on how to fix the Yankees. First up on the list, re-sign Rizzo. Rizzo has had not the best of years, with 248 batting average, 22 home runs, with a 783 OPS, but he is arguably the best defensive first baseman in the entire game. He is a 4-time Gold Glove winner and a Platinum Glove winner. The best defender in the entire league at any position. And that is very hard to do first base. I never really knew what a good why do I keep saying third base? What a good first baseman is, but after I've seen Rizzo as a Yankees fan, I realized that to be able to scoop those plays, it really helps the other position players around the infield and sets a tone, and Rizzo has such a mature leader kind of a vibe going that I think it's so good and so important for this Yankees team. So Anthony Rizzo, re-sign him for maybe 4 years. He is 32 now, so that would get him to almost the end of his career. If he's still doing good, maybe get him to a 1-year deal after that, but that just sets an entire tone for the infield and is like a rock holding the whole thing together. Next up on the list, sign Corey Seager. This would be a longish term deal, but since you have Anthony Volpe ready for probably 2023, you could move him to second if needed, and maybe third, but he's so good. He's only 27 now. This year he batted .306 with 16 home runs and a .915 OPS. He was the Rookie of the Year, World Series MVP, NLCS MVP, and a 2-time All-Star. This guy is a lefty bat. He's really good at contact. He's so good in the postseason. Like I said, former World Series MVP. He's super clutch, and I think just what the Yankees need. So definitely sign Corey Seager. He will get some other teams interested, but you guys are the Yankees. You are so deep pocketed that you should get rid of some of the players that you're wasting your money on and get players like Corey Seager. And you'll notice that the majority of the players on this list are contact oriented, and even if they're not, they're 5-tool players for the most part. So on to the third player on my list. We have Ketel Marte. There have been a lot of trade rumors about Ketel Marte. Is he going here? Is he going there? But the Yankees, he's just what the Yankees need. He's a switch hitter. He has a high average, batted .318 with 14 home runs and a .909 OPS this year. He really is so good, but he's really overshadowed by, I don't really know how to put it, by the fact that the Arizona Diamondbacks are so bad. I've heard that he would definitely be a superstar, and yes, he definitely is a superstar. 909 OPS, 318 batting average, but he's in a team that's super bad. He will be hard to get, but I think he would definitely be worth it. He's young. He brings a lot of energy. He would definitely be a big part of a championship Yankees team. Next on the list we have Jose Ramirez. I don't think this is going to happen, but we can wish, because the Indians, or they will become the Guardians, they are surprisingly attached to him. They traded Carlos Carrasco and Francisco Lindor, and I think they would trade Jose Ramirez. They do have a club option on him. They might pick that up, but maybe they'll just let him go to free agency. I personally don't think that will happen, but they might trade him after picking up that option. So I don't know. The Yankees will probably consider going for these big players because they really need to turn around and keep Judge, Stanton, and Rizzo, like I said. But other than that, for the most part, a lot of people have to go. So this could be part of a semi-rebuild, but still going for a world championship. The next player is Kris Bryant. He's had a pretty good year. 265 batting average, 25 home runs, 835 OPS. He was an MVP, Rookie of the Year, and a 4-time All-Star. This guy is just so good. He went to the Giants, big part of that 107-win team. He is just so good. I do think he's in his prime right now. I do think he will get paid. I don't know if the Yankees are willing to do that, though. So this is also a bit of me hoping for this, but like I said, you never know. He can play so many positions. He can play the outfield. He can play third base. He's so durable, and he would be reunited with Rizzo. That would be really cool. So Kris Bryant, maybe not. I don't know. Now going into the pitchers. Kevin Gausman, this guy has had a real breakout year. Another big part of that surprising Giants team. He was 14-6 with a 2.81 ERA and a 5.3 WAR. That is also crazy. He is so good. He has really honed down his skills. Everyone thought he was going to be really good, and now he is really good. And the Giants might not want to let him go and get him and get him out of free agency. But I think, like I said before, the Yankees have spent so much money on other players. I think they can spend money on ones that will really help them this year. So Kevin Gausman, I really hope they get him. He would be a great number 2 to Cole, along with others, but I think he would be really good. Another pitcher on our list that is similar to Kevin Gausman with a breakout year, I think he's going to win the AL Cy Young. We have Robbie Ray, 13-7 with a 2.84 ERA and a 6.7 WAR with 248 strikeouts. That is also crazy. He's a great left-handed pitcher. Like I said, he's not definitely, but I think he will win the AL Cy Young. He almost came out of nowhere. He had really bad control issues, but he honed down on the walks and got up the strikeouts, and he's been a really great ace for the Blue Jays. I think they will try to get him again. Like other teams will. Other teams will really try to make a splash for him. But I think the Yankees should try not only to get a great number 2 to this rotation, but to also take it away from the rival Blue Jays or any other rival that might try to get him. So that does it for the players that I think the Yankees should get, but here are a few moves that the general managing team and the ownership should do. Extend Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge has been so important to the team. It is almost like Derek Jeter. He's been so consistent for them. And even though he's 6'7", 280 pounds, and people say he's fragile, the dude has played so many games along with Giancarlo Stanton, who they already have on a mega deal. That they've played and they've produced. He and Giancarlo Stanton carried the team on their back into the playoffs, and they weren't going to be able to say they made the playoffs. So if it wasn't for Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton down the stretch, he's so valuable. He's having an MVP caliber season. I think this is the offseason to re-sign him before he hits free agency and gets into a DJ LeMahieu kind of situation. What I mean by that is last year, DJ LeMahieu took a while to get signed, and he was like floating around to other teams, and it was getting kind of scary as a Yankees fan, but they did end up signing him. So I think they should extend Judge to a solid deal and make him captain. They don't have to make him captain now, but they should definitely make him captain in the future. And they should definitely get a new manager. Aaron Boone's contract expires after this year, and it's the perfect time to just not bring him back. He's been an okay manager, but they haven't reached the World Series in so many years. It's really getting frustrating that they've just gotten worse. And it's not all Boone's fault. It's the players. But they just need a new approach. I'm not exactly sure what they need, but they need a new approach to playing baseball. Alex Cora, he's come back with the Red Sox. The Red Sox were counted out after a terrible last year. And look at them now. They're a game away from the ALCS. So I think they need a great manager. Maybe replace that third base coach and hitting coach situation with Phil Nevin, with that controversial, let's just say, call in the wild card game, the slumping of the players. They just need a new approach altogether. Not a complete rebuild. Not a complete rebuild, but they just need a new approach that hopefully will spark this lineup with these new players that they hopefully get, and some promising players like Anthony Volpe, Jason Dominguez in the farm system. So that does it for my How to Fix the Yankees list. I hope you like it. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and share. And I will see you next time.